Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while some may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Golden Flashes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down here for the offense. Give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue.
He is smashing people. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Can't get him to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's got 42 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
One of the big storylines coming up this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. first down for the offense. They'll run the option. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Kent State. Lining up to add another.
Very bad.
Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
Did you get the play at the
They
end?
cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Drop it.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
What?
And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown Sooners. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
So, did you get the one before the half?
Display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
And he caught it.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback checking the play. Dropping back, it's Presley. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he pulls it in at the 15. The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far.
Ow.
Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Colorado. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I just blitzed heavy there. They're really nobody on the team.
Really playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
Really nice job threading the needle in that pass. They've had a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Ncaa Hcfl, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their...
Looking to take a shot. And he hauls it in inside the 30. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first
I won the
quarter.
championship, so I went to the worst team in the game.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the
They were really bad when I built them up.
First down to start the drive after the break. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. He now has 62 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quick pass on the jet motion. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, I didn't have to line first.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Gets it to the back. Makes the catch and knocked down. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
For some reason, isn't
Wide
guarding
out in
me.
motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Fighting off the defender. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line.
He's just got to focus in.
Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed.
My tight end. My tight end's like
Nice job
52
with the
speed.
pre-snap
So.
motion and timing.
They keep attacking through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Back to throw, it's Presley. Pocket starts to collapse. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown Sooners. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he tacked on the extra point. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
It's going to be a long couple seasons.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Off he goes. The 30. 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kent State. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Go on, please.
Oh, look out! He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
What?
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
It's over. It's like a second. It's like purple.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Presley. Makes the grab on the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
On the double.
The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kick it away.
He's going to bring it out from deep. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
I felt that.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the 2nd half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help some, alleviate some of that.
Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 40. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Yeah, and listen, QB's got to find ways to push the ball down the field and make sure defenses don't just sit in zones and stay shallow. Nice job by the QB. Push it down the field. Make some big plays, baby.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Got his man quickly. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen and get the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Presley. Quickly complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Delivers the stiff arm. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kent State. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. And it's blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. Inside the 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. So they had the blocked extra point, had to settle for 6, and they hope the kickoff goes a little smoother. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion. So
he's going to fire deep. Reels it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Looking for space. It's Morris. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Oh, he wants it all. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Sooner. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Catch in the middle, it's man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They're trying to get to it. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Wake Forest put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Deacs had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. And you think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play, guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits in perfectly with what they're trying to do throwing the ball in Norman, Oklahoma.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Escapes trouble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking for room. It's Morris. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right?
It's not terrible.
With this win in week
I was expecting a lot worse.
The critics, but make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room.
I mean, it's pretty bad.
Everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now.
I have like 78 speed corners playing, so it's like
all that matters is what's in this locker room.
it's pretty fucking hard. Like I just get outran anytime if they get in the not even like as soon as they're past the first level, not even quite to the second level yet. It's just like gone. Like I threw a pick. He only stopped me one time. I threw a pick, and he just ran it back because he just outran everybody.
behind center.
It's tough. It should have been a tie game, but he blocked the extra point. He blocked the extra point and ran it back, went up 3. So instead of 35-35, it was 37-34. No, recruiting's going to be insanely hard, yeah. My creative player is just so unbelievable that he's going to keep me in every game. But if somebody stops me one time, I can't stop anything. I've absolutely no speed at all. I have no meat on my D-line. Like, people can do like literally whatever the fuck they want. So that's really hard because it's like, I just gotta try to like pray and blitz and hope somebody makes a mistake, but like, it's tough. It's really hard to make a mistake against a defense that's the fastest players, like 60 speed.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
It's complete on the right side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out.
The big thing is that you can like know a touch pass is coming to him, and it's still very, very hard to stop. It's just very quick.
Up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Dances away from the D. Got a lot of
Just gotta get. I just need one stop. Wait, one stop. I should start going for 2. I think I might be able to keep up. If I get 8 and he gets 7, I might be able to keep up that way. Very hard shit. Man, he stopped him one time. I don't even think he's had a 3rd down.
Looking downfield, it's Presley. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Turnover, bad throw. I had one chance where he made a bad. I mean, it definitely wasn't a good read. It was a cover 2, and he lobbed it up with the outside, and my safety was one-on-one with the receiver and had solid position, but his guy just went over top and just bodied my safety. It's just like there's nothing I could do there. I should have probably swatted it, but I had to go for the pick. That was a great chance. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
What's this? You have a chance to pick this here.
He's looking to throw. Pressure coming.
It's off too quick.
Scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Sooners pick up the first down.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark.
I had a wide open play.
And he's done that.
I threw out route to my receiver, who's I think 78 speed or 77 speed. And as soon as he caught the ball, it was like he was walking. Like I was sprinting, but he was fucking walking.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And this guy really has been a workhorse.
He's probably just going to chew it out.
Plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And the Sooners have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
As an offense, you've got the lead. You've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it.
Thought the hitch was coming.
Using the quick game.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. The snap sets up to throw. With the catch, it's Morris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Going the other way, and he's got room. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Holy shit, that's his first incompletion.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play.
He's not in the game. Fuck.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air, it's Presley. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Let's see what they've got on second down. And they'll take a knee. A third down try for the offense. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and